Good morning. Reed here, back at Orchestra Farm. Thanks for joining me today as I walk about and checking on the wild growth. You can see the super long grasses where there's a bunch of plants I need to take out in this first little section where you can see a swing set. Let's see, right there, the blue bars of it. Cover the whole thing with black tarps. But, how is it still? It looks like there's water still there. Jeez. Anyway, summer's going pretty well, I think. And, you know, it's fun. I mentioned some weeks ago that I hosted a best day ever where I live. And as I was going through notes of different things, I realized, yeah, I'm going to rebrand that as either tending or the art of tending. And that's happening where I live rather than here for a multiplicity of reasons. And it feels so good to get back in the motion of offering these kind of spaces. Planning some other workshops later in the year of a different nature. Do you guys see all the currants that are here? Like, let's just look at all these currants. I think these plants are like 5 years old. I think that's when I planted them. And then the raspberry starting to go off over here. And I'm excited to see if I can find, oh yeah, some of my favorite golden ones. And no, I don't eat too many berries. Maybe 4 or 5. But this notion, wow, some of these are almost going. But I'm trying out some new, I should probably stop there, health related things on the food side of the equation. I would call it not exactly keto. But with that, well, people are not, see, I'm not actually supposed to be taking care of this, which is a funny thing. It's technically other people's projects. And I'm wondering if this project as a whole is moving further and further away from me, which I actually feel pretty good about. I like the berries and the nuts, as we'll go and see. Oh, somebody tied up the cucumber. That's great. Excuse me. But kind of trying to consolidate my energy a little bit. So this place there's a walnut tree, there's an elderberry it's both flowering and fruiting. Or this is a hickory, which I'm so stoked on. The big tree that you can see right there is a pecan. And then this little one over here is a pawpaw. I am freaking thrilled about that. It's putting on here. And then the berries are epic. I mean, hooray for berries. But one of the things I want to share with the food related thing, so I don't drink coffee every day, but I do drink it like 2 to 3 times a week. On a heavy week, it's 4. And the piece with that I did the other day was I, over the weekend, bought some like dehydrated bone broth. It's like just chicken bone broth. And they must have like taken off most of the fat because there's almost no fat in it, and that seems preposterous. So that's too bad to a large extent. However, I took, a serving of that, and then I took a serving of my chocolate protein powder, and I put that into the coffee with a little extra water, and oh my god, it was like an amazing mocha. I'm still like, wow about that. So here's our squash, which is starting to look better. Oh, there may be even a zucchini there, I think I see. I didn't think there was any zucchinis out here. Anyway, so that's fun and exciting. And in my life, I'm still taking Jack Spirko's AI business course, and there's a lot of writing to be done this week, and I'm definitely falling behind. I'm gonna catch up on Wednesday. Yeah, wow! Look at the water. Like, this is incredible. And there's still, you can see like algae forming on the top of the water there. That's what it is. And it's interesting because as I'm like working on my next business adventure, it's both really well timed, and I'm, from my perspective, slightly behind on where I'd like to be with that. Like, I got hung up over the weekend working out, trying to get this email list thing up and running, and there's a level of like, that's okay, you know, there's only so much time and whatever in a day, but I'm looking forward to actually like troubleshooting all that and getting caught up, and then being able to tell you all about it, so I can stay in better touch with people and keep you up to date on all the different things that are happening that I'm putting together. So that's fun. And this morning, so it's July 1st today. If you're in Canada, happy Canada Day. I don't really care about Canada Day or Independence Day for that matter in the States. I think we should all try and be more interdependent, personally. That's another topic. I'll maybe try to talk about that Thursday. But this piece of, it's the new quarter, and in my men's group we do these quarterly accountabilities. So this quarter I'm planning on meditating every day, and then getting doing 100 kettlebell swings a week, because I need to be taking better care of my body. How about you? When it's the summertime like this, I find like the energy is just zipping right along, and it's easy to get carried away with everything and forget about ourselves sometimes. So I'm curious, how are you feeling with your own self? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you handling all your pieces? Are you maintaining your interconnectedness? I will totally talk about that on Thursday. I'll write myself a note. With that, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to let me know. Wow, there's one hair over here that's super long. Look at that. Look at those couple of whiskers. Time to trim. That is crazy long. Anyway, remember, have too much fun.